Good morning, everybody. Well, Jasper here, and hey, welcome to my channel and welcome to the trail. Day 18 of my northbound through hike of the Bruce Trail. We are just entering the Beaver Valley section, and we are at the halfway point to Tobermory. Cobwebs, well, they're just everywhere this morning. Again, as I often say, a southbound hiker or a northbound hiker that's faster than me would be great. We just finished a zero, and it was a good zero. I got to replace my sleeping pad, and I went with a pad that is 4.5 ounces lighter, so quarter pound or whatever that is, lighter than the one I was using, and physically smaller in the pack. That's allowed me to do other things. It's allowed me to now continue with more space in my actual backpack. It allowed me to take things out of the brain or lid of my backpack and put into the main body, which that allowed me to remove the brain from my backpack, which saved about, I don't know, could be half a pound, 3/4 pound of weight right there. So there was a little bit of a savings in weight. So slowly but surely, we're tweaking the gear. So instead of starting out this morning with, say, a 40-pound pack, it's a 38-pound pack. That's with my food and 1.5 liters of water. I say 1.5 liters, not my normal 2.5 liters, only because I'm in my home territory. This is where I train, so I know where the water sources are. I also know at the end of this day where I'll camp tonight at Metcalf Rock. There's a beautiful water source, a natural spring stream. And you don't even have to filter the water there, it's just a natural spring. It's beautiful. So yeah, my zero was great. Got some stuff done, got my banking done, got caught up with a lot of things. Got all my laundry done, good hot bath, shave, feeling good. 4 days from now, I will meet at my trail angel Joanne with a resupply box. And then 4 days after that, I should arrive in Owen Sound. Owen Sound would be my next kind of opportunity to take a hot bath, do laundry, and charge my battery packs, because that would be a hotel stop in Owen Sound. After Owen Sound, it's 9 days to Tobermory. So we're getting there. We have about 17 days left to reach Tobermory, all things being equal. Depending on weather and so on, that we could, slow us down. We'll see. But hey, thank you for joining me. Let's take a look at the trail this morning. After the first serious climb in the Beaver Valley, you're rewarded with a beautiful view of the valley below, Georgian Bay, and the islands in the distance. And today, an absolutely stunning, characteristic sky. Lots of atmosphere out there today. You know what? Lots of character out there today. That's good and bad. That's beautiful to look at. But you just never know what kind of weather it's going to bring. Take a little look around here. It's amazing. Look at that sky. Wow. The trail Amazing. Okay. Wow. It's so nice to stand here, just take it all in. Anyhow, let's get to it. Now right here, we're going past the top of the Craigleith Ski Club ski hills, which are down below. Beautiful views can be had from up here. In fact, you know what? It's all closed for the summer, so let's just climb up here and let's just take a look and see what indeed we can see. Wow. The lake below. Georgian Bay, part of Lake Huron. Oh, a little bird that made his house there. Wow. Okay. The trail continues past this kind of utility building and into the forest it goes. Blue sky coming through now. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come over the next few days, but I seem to recall the weatherman saying rain tonight and into tomorrow. That could be a problem for packing up in the morning. Worst time to have rain is when you're packing up on a morning. You just really, it's very difficult to pack up your tent with a good rain going on in a morning. Oh well. Anyhow, we'll see about that. Hopefully, we're going to be dry. Trail's muddy right now. The first, couple of weeks or more of this hike, the trail was very dry. There was a shortage of water. Now, there has been rain as we've moved north. Temperatures are a little cooler. There's been more rain, a lot more mud on the trail, slippier. Makes it that much more challenging, a little bit harder. But at least the water sources are starting to kind of fatten up a little bit. We're getting more water in them, so that's a good thing. Okay, onwards and upwards. Old Mail Road. From the 1830s to the 1850s, the Old Mail Road linked the post office hamlets of Duntroon, Robroy, Ravenna, Heathcote and Greersville, and brought pioneering settlers to the townships of Osprey, Collingwood and St. Vincent. This section of the Bruce Trail follows that historic route. Well, now there is some history. We're walking the paths of the pioneers, our forefathers. Wow. the people that tamed this great nation of ours. Wow. Interesting. Just one more beautiful view overlooking the Beaver Valley. In a couple of days, we'll be on the far side, heading north, the far side, over there, of this valley. But it's a couple of days away yet. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful location. Metcalf Rock, a very popular climb destination. Just behind me there was guys climbing. I didn't want to disturb them. It looked like they were really in a technical part of their climb. There may be some more people on the trail below me. But yeah, Metcalf Rock. So this was my planned destination for the day at 27.5 kilometers. We're going to check the time, see what lies ahead. Are we going to camp here? Are we going to keep moving? I don't know. I think it's a little early. Let's see. The fire pit at Metcalf Rock. Many nights I've sat here on my training hikes, because again, we're still in kind of my home territory here. I've sat there and had a little fire and had my dinner. And I've usually camped, just kind of over this way a little bit. I notice now they have another picnic table over there. That wasn't there the last time I was here. But generally, I've camped, probably in here somewhere. Somewhere around here. And there'd be great camping over there. It is Friday, and this is kind of a very popular area with the University of Toronto kids. Their outdoor club. In fact, through those trees, they have a big chalet that they use, that they own. It's pretty much just kind of indoor bunks inside the chalet and so on. I've shown you that before on other videos when we've been here. And so yeah, Metcalf Rock, this is our goal for the day. However, I think you can maybe just see a little bit of the chalet up there, but there's a trail going to it from the fire pit here. So up there is their chalet. Beautiful water source, by the way. Beautiful crystal clear spring water, gorgeous. So you know what, it's 3:30. So even though I'm at a good location, and I am at 27.5 kilometers, which is okay, I'm going to push on. Again, with that rain in the morning in mind, maybe I'm going to have to hold up a little bit tomorrow. And I've got my meeting my trail angel in a total of 4 days, including today, with my next resupply box at a location, so I would need to get there. So you know what, we're just going to carry on. We're just going to go and see if we can do another hour, maybe two, 3:30. See if we can go to 5:30, see what we find. Let's see. Beautiful farm field, meadow, trees, beautiful. A little bit of forest to this side of me, and about 50 yards just through those trees. Here's the trail, the Bruce Trail. The trail will carry on in the morning. Right behind me, my setup for the night. It's around 5:30ish now. 31.8 kilometers for the day. So this is going to be my my camp for the night. Again, corner of the farm field, and I have no problem with that. Quiet. Got my tent up. I don't think anybody will bother me here. There's a few large rocks over here, and they will suffice quite nicely for me to sit on and make my dinner. So I have seating. That's always a bonus. It's not a wet camp, but I did fill with water at Metcalf Rock, just a few kilometers behind me. So you know what? Right now, I'm sitting pretty. Jasper here. Wow. So yeah, day 18 is quickly drawing to an end. 31.8 kilometers. After a zero, it knocks the heck out of your daily average. So if I can get it back up again, right now my daily average is in the 25s because of the zero yesterday. Maybe 25.5 kilometers a day is my average. So if I can hit a few 30s or thereabouts, that's going to help get my average back up where it needs to be. I'm not anticipating any more zeros between now and Tobermory unless I have an issue with gear, and that means it would be a zero probably in Owen Sound. But I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. Going to be trying out the new sleep pad tonight. It's the Woods Revo Instalite. Hopefully that's, or Thermalite, sorry, Thermalite. So hopefully that's going to work out just fine. Hey, I think it's time I made some dinner. We just came out of the forest and we've just come off trail. We're heading into the community of Eugenia along North Street. So I guess this is the northern end of the small community of Eugenia. But just at the end of this street where it meets the highway, on the right is a great store. I think it's called Top of the Hill. Now again, with the bug out there, the COVID, I have no idea what the situation is, but they have great coffee, great baked goods, sandwiches, and I am in the mood now. It's around 3:30, and I was thinking I'd love a sandwich and a coffee. So, as I was saying before I just ran out of battery power, it's not far off the trail, about less than half a kilometer off trail. I've got the turkey, cheddar, salt, mayo, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. All they had was white subs and a coffee, so that's fine. I'm going to enjoy this and then I'm going to get back on the trail. So it's right here. It's called Top of the Rock. By the way, for whatever reason today, and I noticed this last year when I was here, the service people really quite grumpy, but anyway, doesn't matter. Sandwich is good. Talk to you later. Wasps. Bye bye. So even though the service was a little grumpy, the sandwich was excellent, coffee cold. But you know what? It's the time of day. They do have a good selection, especially for the hiker coming through. You're not going to get a complete resupply there, but they've got quite a bit of stuff that you would need. You can get things like cereals there, oatmeals, instant potatoes, noodles, ramen noodles, this kind of thing. And of course, cold cuts, baked goods, sandwiches, coffee, of course, beverages, and water if you need to supply water, and so on. They've got quite a good selection. So yeah, Top of the Rock. It's at the north end of Eugenia. It's an easy off, easy on. The trail's just back down this little gravel road, about less than half a kilometer. So it's less than a kilometer. It's maybe, oh, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of a kilometer round trip from the trail to the store and back again. And well worth going. I wasn't going to stop because I wanted to log more miles, but I couldn't resist the thought of a turkey, lettuce, tomato, mayo, salt, cheddar cheese, toasted sandwich. And it was good. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can. It's about 4 o'clock now. Let's see if we can get a few more kilometers laid in today. As we're pushing towards, we're going to go past Eugenia Falls and we're going to push towards Hogg Falls. Okay. So as we enter back on trail from our sandwich and coffee break, as I say, it's around 4 o'clock-ish, maybe 5 or 10 after now. So this now affords me, after some good nutrition, which I just had, and my coffee break, another 1-2 hours of pushing on, just to get some more kilometers logged in. I don't always just think about logging kilometers, but right now it kind of works because my trail agent Joanne can meet me on Monday, and we have a prearranged location that works for her and me for Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, she's busy working. She has a cleaning business and she's busy with clients, so I have to push a little bit to make sure I get to our meet point for Monday. And then after I've got my resupply from Joanne, which takes a little bit of time to sort things out, I have another 10 kilometers after that to what's called the Ambrose overnight rest area, which is another official Bruce Trail overnight rest area, where I am hoping then to camp on the Monday night. So that's the plan for Monday. So for me to get there in the time I had after my zero, I had to push a little bit each day. So right now I'm getting in another 1 or 2 hours in, and I didn't have to kind of stop and prepare food. With the store being there, I could just pick up a sandwich and a coffee and wolf it down and carry on. So yeah, and that's the reason I'm kind of pushing on those kilometers a little bit right now. Once I get to Tobermory, eventually, still quite a ways away for sure, but still, once I get there, I don't know if I'll be taking a zero in Tobermory. Probably will, depending on the costs of hotels. As I mentioned before, when you hike alone, you have to kind of pay for everything. You have the full brunt of full fares for taxis, Ubers, hotels, everything. You've got no one to split with. So it gets expensive, and especially Tobermory can be a little bit expensive. So definitely one night in Tobermory, assuming there's accommodation available, and maybe 2 before I turn around for my return hike, or the YoYo, and then I would be Sobo on the Bruce Trail heading to Niagara. Anyhow, all that kind of babbling, sun's starting to come out finally. Man, it's been a great day after all that rain last night. Again, I think remnants of Hurricane Laura and a regional depression low just sat in, and we got rained on and storm and thunder, lightning, the whole bit. Winds have been really quite strong today. Not right this minute. I'm kind of sheltered, but when you're on top of the escarpment in the open, it's pretty much howling. So I have to take that in account when I look for my camp spot tonight. Okay, next point of interest on today's destination anyhow will be the actual waterfalls of Eugenia. So let's go. Eugenia Falls. Beautiful. Lots of water going over there. Not like the waterfalls down in the south, in the Niagara region. No, in the Hamilton area. Wow, beautiful. Well, day 20 comes to an end. 30.4 kilometers today. Take a look at this view. Beautiful. Look at the character in the sky. Wow. Anger in the clouds. I hope we're not in for a night like last night, but I don't think so. It's clearing, cooling, breezy. My camp. The trail, I came up, bench, little grassy area. You know what? I am making this my home for the night. Tent set up, sleeping bags ready to go, air mattress is pumped up, filled with air. Had my supper. I think I'm just going to have a granola bar now. Had some tea. Yeah, what was it 518 kilometers on trail at the end of day 20. So that's okay. That's okay. Well, we'll see you at the beginning of day 21. Good night.